JP Morgan Tournament of Champions 2025, men's semi-final match. Diego Elias of Peru to serve, Mostafa Asal of Egypt to receive. Best of 5 games. Lobo.
And we're into the last match of tonight's semi-finals, looking for a place in tomorrow night's final here at the Tournament of Champions 2025. Well, Mr. Johnson, get your predictometer out, and who's going to win this and by what score?
From what we've seen thus far, Joey, I think it's going to be a relatively comfortable victory for Mostafa Asal. I think 100% fit and focused, Elias will pose a lot more problems, but I just think he's looked a little bit rusty coming into the event. He hasn't looked match sharp, whereas Mostafa Asal, obviously he's 21 years of age and he's given him a few years, 23, sorry. Elias has given him 5 years. So,
Stroke to Elias.
very tough and well contested first rally. Good start from Elias.
No let. I need you to make effort to play that ball. 2 love.
Quite a stern approach.
I mean, it's a great start.
3 love.
A very smooth start. Very smooth start. I mean, the physicality won't come into it if he carries on like this. This is obviously ridiculously early in the match, but he's hitting his groove. Elias a little bit better at the first part of this game than his opponent.
There's the power that Mostafa Asal possesses, moving into that front right hand corner on that occasion. But those 2 corners, given his size, is something quite impressive.
For love.
What a start from Diego Elias.
Yeah, a bit of a shakier start from Asal. He needs to certainly lock it down and look to play a nice lengthy testing first game, just to see how the legs are of Elias.
again, there you go, Elias is doing a very good job of just containing the pace and controlling Mostafa Asal here. Farag did a brilliant job of it against Paul Cole earlier. This is a tougher rally though.
Out. And out. 1-4.
First point on the board, and nice duration for that rally. So what score did you predict on this one, sorry?
Never actually gave a score, I just felt it would be an Asal victory. I will go for a 3-1. I feel Elias may take this first. Wingspan through the middle of the court. You can just see it's one stride and one extended arm. Diego.
Stroke to Elias.
Clever.
And out, 5-1.
Done well, it's good containment. There's been some some long testing rallies, but some really nice ball control from Elias.
I mean, Diego looks relaxed at the best of times, but this is extreme relaxation for the Peruvian. Just saw the left arm there. It went out initially, Joey, but then it reverted back in.
No, Mr. Asal, just be mindful of the line you're taking to the ball, not to bump into your opponent like that. Do not run into your opponent like that. In the middle of the rally happened, and this is the second time. It's only 6 rallies.
I'm just going.
Okay. And out, 2-5.
It would be a nightmare if he was playing rugby, wouldn't it? Be allowed to tackle anyone.
It's a tough one. I mean, I understand it, but you've got 2 guys there, big guys as well, trying to fight for a very confined space. So you are going to run into some traffic issues. It's when it becomes excessive, really. That's when you need to be careful.
Just looking at the front of court work from Asal, needs to get the accuracy levels up. It's a little bit too loose. Quality needs to be a lot better. That's better depth. Again, good depth.
No.
You read it. Elias initially set off for the quick drop.
6-2.
Tricobos comes in from Asal, and it was read very quickly from the Peruvian.
Yes, led. 6-2, right box. Room.
Clever serve from Elias, straight at the body of Mostafa. Right, Joey, he's not quite found his accuracy here, Asal, in this early phase of the first game.
Down.
It's a bit of a gift, wasn't it? 'Cause it was actually
And
a
out,
poor shot
3-6.
for Asal. Saw a few of those kind of adventurous shots from Elias that worked for him against making. better.
Good, yeah,
That was a
that's
better one, wasn't it?
Yeah, utilising that power and speed, Joey. Into the front left.
4-6.
Quick counter drop upsets the fluidity and flow of Elias.
He's played that in a nicer way. A lot more racket face on the ball, wrapping it, cutting it. Starting to find his range a bit more now, Asal.
Stroke to Elias. Player review, Asal on the stroke decision.
Take away, you know, the decision situation. It's just not, I don't want to keep going on, but he's got to get more accurate. I mean, he squirted that one right out in the middle.
Yeah, I don't think this will get overturned. It's a poor shot. It's loose. Elias cannot swing.
A stroke to Elias, decision of bell. Asal has one review remaining. And out 7-4.
Goodness me, that was right in the middle of the front wall. He's miscuing a lot, isn't he?
No length.
He is, but I think a lot of this is also down to the accuracy.
8-4. Movement was okay.
The attitude of Elias is, I mean, it's very, very good here. Again, wild, it's wild, Peach. Tight work.
Yes, led.
See, even when it's
8-4.
slightly heavier, it's close into the sidewall from Elias. Then he got a stroke on that one.
Down. 9-4.
Dream start from, there you go, Elias here. That is outrageous.
Well, so that,
How does he play the boast from there?
And out
out of all the shots,
5-9.
to start finding a range, he's played a half volley boast tight to the sidewall. Maybe that will settle the ship.
Possibly. I mean, even Diego couldn't believe that.
Down.
Just straight down the line. It's
And
very
out
complicated.
10-5.
A lot of
Eight
tins
ball.
here. And this is ideal. This really is not a particularly physical first game at all, and Elias has got 5 game balls to convert it.
Down.
Another smash at the
11-5.
tip.
Game to Asal. Sorry, game to Elias.
So a poor first game
Elias
from
leads
Mostafa
1
Asal.
game to
Yes,
none.
Diego Elias has come in smooth and he's played accurately. And he's done what he needed to do, so you've got to take your hat off to Elias, but he's been helped along by quite wild play from Asal. Number 3 seed leading by 1 game to love. Well, we're going to go down to courtside. Nicole is now in Mostafa Asal's corner with James Wahlstrop. She's not giving advice, though, PJ.
Well, kind of tough to hear a little bit what he's saying right now to Wahlstrop, but he's pretty animated, though. I saw him yesterday, and Wahlstrop was a lot calmer when he was speaking. Obviously, he was playing Tarek
will
moment, and it was a
resume in
lot. It was
60
just a lot smoother of a match. But it seems like he's just trying to he's actually pretty animated. Can't actually still make out what he's saying, but he's talking a little bit more about trying to get the ball more to the back, I think.
Yeah, Nicole, I mean, James has got to be pretty annoyed about the quality of the accuracy there. You know, they'd have taught that through, and it wasn't for him.
Seconds. "15 seconds.
Well, this is really the truth there, and 5 errors from Mostafa Asal. That's half a game compared to
Elias
the 2
leads,
from
1 game
Elias.
to love all.
I thought Elias actually hit a couple more winners than 3, but that's what our stats are giving us, PJ.
Well, regardless, he's got a 1-love lead, and we need some sort of a response here from Asal. He was a bit flat, a bit subdued in that first game. I feel like the tempo and the pace needs to be increased quite substantially here, because at the moment Diego looks chilled to the bone.
Finally, times have been arranged, and he's going to get the opportunities. He's got to make them count. Looked straight around, didn't he, after that one, just to get a bit of a head nod acknowledgement.
We won't get much from James Willstrop. He's quite as a dormouse, 6'4", but quite as a dormouse.
No lead. No.
Well, he needs to keep a lid on it. Feeling that there was a bit of excessive action with the leg from Asal. Didn't see too much there. This is good work. Quality again. The touch, you've got the furious pace hitting, depth touches, utilising all of that front wall there.
Stroke 2, Asal.
It's onto that like an absolute flash.
Right box, 3-love.
Well, Nicole's finally caught up with James Willstrop,
I'm asking.
so I presume we're going to hear from them just in the seating area.
Just led, 3-love.
All right, James, so first game didn't quite go to plan, but it's a good start here in the second.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was not really a surprise. I think there was some good work went in the first section of the match, and then he lost his way mid-section of the first game. But you know, that work has to pay off a little bit, doesn't it? And he was hitting good lines. So hopefully it just starts to, you know, he's opened a few angles out for himself.
4-love.
Thank you very much.
He's got such a tactical brain on him, hasn't he, James Willstrop there? So astute, sensing all the drop-offs and areas that Asal fell short.
He's not falling short now, Peach. He's got that 4-love lead, and it's Diego that's kind of looking out the court a little bit after each rally. Oh my word, that is rapido.
Video referee decision on Elias's appeal.
Seriously rapid. Let's have a look at the movement into that front right. He's gone in like an absolute rocket there.
I mean, when you're stretching and lunging like that as a player, there's not much you can do about that. He's actually trying to make himself small as he comes out, but as he's completing his shot, Elias is already moving in there.
Stroke to Elias. You were still there at the moment he got there. Hand out, 1-4.
See Cesar Salazar next to Jose Elias, the great Mexican player. Why are you giggling? It's not El Toro, is it? The identical twin.
Possibly.
They are identical.
It's heavy. You just start to see the movement of Elias now starting
Out.
to be pressed and stretched into all extremes.
And
It's good
out. 5-1.
from Asal. So he's weathered that storm, although he lost that first game. And he managed to extend it just enough to make life difficult for Elias.
Stroke to Asal.
The referees are taking a firm line,
6-1.
feeling that Elias stood on the
There
ball.
is no line to the ball.
You can see from that angle there. Another packed house here, Grand Central. It's been sell out all week. Just getting up the goals here.
Yes, let 6-1. Left side.
It's a beautiful hold from Elias. That's outrageous.
Well, it's better now, isn't it? This is what we'd expect from him.
7-1.
You know, imagine if he was doing that in the first game, but better late than never. You know, he's not been tested in the event. I said it before, he's got loads of energy. He's 23 years of age, and he's got to let rip.
In these movements into the front, it's going to be another stroke.
Stroke to Asal.
Yeah, he's on there so quickly.
Left
Elias
8-1.
does well to get the ball back, but he just stands on the shot.
Yeah, he's got to get it up and over. Got a lob. Asal is right on that tee line, looking to fly into the front. He's got to use some good defensive play here, Elias. Don't know if he's going to put in the
Down.
hammer
9-1.
time. Looks like he's just going to run this one off like he did against Makin in the second.
Down. And out. 2-9.
What was your favourite attacking shot, Peach?
Forehand kill all
Was
day
it
long.
left
Yeah,
straight
forehand
cross
kill.
or just straight?
Straight. Or hold volley cross. Into position early.
Tell you what, it always gives me the heebies when he does a massive, any of the players, when they do that
3-9.
outrageous, kind of lunge, full stretch, you wait for the heel to go. That was so slick. He is very classy. I don't think you'll see a smoother player. Farag is incredibly smooth, as we know, but when Elias is onto it like that, it's pretty slick.
Stroke to Elias.
I'll tell you what, the ball has really softened up.
4-9.
Still got a 5-point cushion here, Asal, but he's got to be on his mettle.
These are unbelievable attacks. Oh, he's managed to... Oh.
I thought he was going to play that then.
Yeah.
Just kind of goes through these waves, Elias.
High quality rally that one.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yes. Yeah.
It really was a high quality rally. That camera angle really showed how close it was to the sidewall
And
on
out.
this forehand
10-4.
side.
Game ball.
So 6 game balls to respond to the first game lead.
Keeps checking that left knee. It's got maybe a bit of a cut. Understandable given some of the
10-4
movements.
game ball.
Oh, we don't need any of that. We've seen enough blood tonight, PJ.
Yeah.
No lead.
That was really cheeky, wasn't it? Held it for an age and used the wrist.
And out 5-10 game ball.
He's definitely playing like a bit differently here, isn't he? It's kind of Elias, like he did against Joel Makin. It's like he kind of sort of said waves, but even the shots that he's playing are quite different to what we usually see.
I mean, it sounds a bit obvious, but he seems to be thinking very clearly.
6-10.
Every shot is playing with a bit of purpose, isn't it? It's
I mean,
quite.
that was really.
Yeah. He's going for it.
Yeah, he is. He's back to himself.
Video referee decision on Elias's appeal. Let's watch.
I don't think he did anything wrong here.
Just let's watch.
I mean, he got inside the serve. The serve was at the body, and he managed to manoeuvre so quickly. Elias is shouting about his movement. So we've gone to VR straight to Jason Foster.
Nothing in that. Nothing in that at all. Nothing there.
It's an unbelievable shot.
It's a great shot, yeah. And Elias has got to go and get it. Oh my goodness.
Stroke to Elias. Mr. Asal,
Wow.
you move into your opponent there.
Wow. He's done nothing wrong there. I didn't see any movement.
7-10 game ball.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable flip back round. I mean, he literally hit a winner off what you could conceive as a little bit of a poor serve. He's absolutely charging around here now. Very cute. Again, the lifting. This is a really clever play from Elias, but that was fine. The pickup was fine.
Wow. Yeah, so down.
Asal at the top of the tin there.
8-10 left side.
Diego's
8-10
pickup
game
was
ball.
as good as gold. I mean, talk about stealth.
All balls were good.
Suddenly,
yeah.
he's
Left
within
side,
2 points here.
8-10.
I know
game
that
ball.
there was a bit of a strange decision on the stroke on that off the service, that's for sure, but if he gets another point, this will really put nerves in the arm of Asal. No, the pickup was good. The pickup was fine. He raised his hand a lot. The pickup was as good as gold.
Stop.
The referee's called that early.
There was a carry over there on the right. Yes. 11-8. Game to Asal.
Oh,
1 game all.
Well, the carry being called in that front forehand corner. I mean,
Mr.
again,
Asal. Mr. Asal.
he's going to review this. I don't blame him reviewing this, Diego.
You waited too long for this.
he reviewed straight away.
Hold on. I can't do it on the pad, but I'll give you the benefit of that.
Well, he's-
Player review. Elias on the not
benefit
good
of the doubt.
decision.
So originally, the referee said that it was too late. Let's have a look, PJ.
Oh yes, carry. It's a carry.
I don't think that's a carry.
Yeah, it's a double hit.
I don't think so. I think that the racket hits the sideboard. It looks like it's a double hit.
It's a double hit.
You do? You
Yeah,
think so?
yeah,
Okay.
double hit on the strings.
I mean,
Not good.
you're the one that's done the
11-8
clinic on
game
it.
to Asal, 1 game all. It wasn't good. Mr. Elias. No, Mr. Elias. just go to your corner now.
"31 minutes, so, I mean, again, it's all suddenly happened here, but he's managed to hold off Elias, and it's one game apiece in this last semi-final. Well, PJ, I mean, it was kind of going along. There was a response from Elias, and then that serve that was then turned around as a stroke that shot off the serve, and there, I saw there was one of those earlier in against Joel Makin.
This is a better angle. Yeah, it's a double hit. It hits the strings twice.
I know what a double hit is. I'm just like,
You said you felt it hit the racket hit the sidewall.
I felt that the racket, so the ball hit the strings.
Play
as the
will
racket hit
resume
the
in
sidewall,
60 seconds.
and it moves the racket slightly as that happens, and it looks like it's a double hit, but the ball's already left the strings on a single hit. That's what I think, but then, you know, my eyes are awful.
Let's take this. We're going to have another look at this
So,
again.
again, look, the racket hits and then it deviates, but the ball's already left the racket. It's like launching a rocket and then giving it a little tap on the bum.
Play will resume in 30 seconds. 15 seconds.
Well, it's all level at one game apiece. First blood to the Puma. As we look at the stats for the second game, it's 5 winners to Asal, which is a good sign from Asal, tidying up the front court game, getting a bit more accuracy.
One game all. Asal
Total
serve.
errors
Low
so
ball.
far, 7-5.
Stroke to Asal.
Well, it's all to play for
One love.
in this third game. Next few minutes, absolutely crucial, you feel. He's done well. How he's got that back cross court from behind him.
Hand out.
Elias, check this
One
out.
all.
That's unbelievable wrist.
Yeah, he's come up with some superb kind of improvised shots outside of that classic technique. That's a bit slick as well.
Ball drop in.
Hand out.
What I like
2-1.
about this one, yeah, the ball's dropped off, as you said, PJ, but there's a lot more control over his racket face and his racket head there. He's not trying to hit it at 150 miles an hour into the front of the court.
Yeah, that was only 149. He's done well to go round the movement there, Elias.
And he's put in a lovely finish as well.
Hand out 2 all. There was nothing there.
Exactly the same.
Out. Hand out 3-2.
That is an ideal example of the power and the movement of
4-2.
Mostafa Asal into the front right-hand corner. He actually slides into that shot.
It's like he's on the clay court.
Unbelievable power. punchy.
5-2.
It's punchy
Mr.
through the middle of
Elias,
the court.
if there's anything that I have to deal with, I'll deal with it. There's no need to bring it up all the time, okay? There's no need. 5-2.
He's got it.
Oh, please don't
Full
open up the
service,
knees. I really
please.
hope there's no blood. Please, no blood. He's okay. He's just had a bit of a bang.
He's
but,
shaking a
we
bit
don't
there.
want any.
Shaking.
Eh?
The right arm's shaking.
Oh, it is. Goodness me, I can see that. It's twitching away.
Mr.
the
Asal,
bicep.
can you continue?
Goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness me, that's awful.
He's in a tangle.
Goodness
Mr.
gracious
Asal, I
me.
need you to confirm if you're okay to continue or not, please.
Oh, I can really see it, PJ.
No? Can we have physio, please?
That was really strange. Really strange. He's in a right state.
Mr. Asal has suffered a self-inflicted injury. He has up to 3 minutes to recover.
He's not quite sure where he is.
Just looking at the right arm. The right arm was what was weird, but it looks like he's okay. He's still got it on the floor.
The elbow all right.
The right arm's on the floor. This is his hand.
Yeah.
But I mean, the bicep, you're right,
Still
was
is, just
fluttering
calm
and
down.
twitching.
It's okay.
There's no blood anywhere. Oh, he's all right. I think he's all right now.
Oh, goodness gracious me.
Honestly,
that
I
didn't
thought
look
he'd
good.
broken his arm when initially, you know, when you started saying about the bicep there going, I thought he might have broken his arm.
What is it? Yeah, but it's not flowing. No, it's not flowing. It's just 3 minutes. It's just 3 minutes. Two minutes remaining.
It was actually the left arm underneath that took more of a battering.
So he dives out, fully extended, lands on the hand. Oh, the wrist, the right hand on the racket.
To the
On the
wall,
side
yeah.
wall,
I thought
yeah.
the other arm, though, when you look at it this way, I mean, it's a lottery when this happens. Anything, you know, it's just a bit of bad luck if you end up doing something. I mean, he's very close at times to really hurting himself, isn't he?
Yeah,
Like,
when he got well, because
90
he's so
seconds
powerful.
remaining.
yeah. I mean, he did it in Paris, where he did a dive into the sidewall and really hurt himself. You know, his hand.
The twitch, you can see the twitch
Yeah.
of the bicep.
Yeah, and that's where I thought after a while, I was like, oh my goodness me, he might have broken his arm. But thankfully, he's okay. Tell you what, this is going to help Diego.
60 seconds remaining.
It's going to give Diego a lot of recovery time to regroup. So this definitely plays into the hands of Diego.
I can't hear you. 30 seconds remaining.
He's coming back onto court, so he's taking his time. It's been a decent recovery for his opponent. There's no taping or anything.
Hand out. 3-5. Hand out 3-5.
Well, we thought the worst, and we've luckily things are okay, PJ.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to see. Looked far worse when we initially saw him on the ground. Just shaking a little bit. This accuracy from Diego Elias is absolutely superb at the moment. Remember when he played in Qatar, when he won Qatar, every single opportunity he was chopping because the court was so cold in that venue. He was hunting the ball down through the middle of the court, just taking it in, and was just deadly in the middle of the court.
Yeah, I mean, it's turned on.
Yes,
He's not to get a stroke.
Mr. Asal, same thing for you. There is no need to bring movement up. If I see anything, I'll deal with it. 3-5.
Ridiculous movement from Asal.
Yeah, I think he was throwing himself at absolutely everything.
6-3.
That was very tight. This last one there, goodness, he cleared well. There's plenty of area, and Elias went through to play it, couldn't get it on the front wall. 6-3. The Puma strikes back.
4-6.
I mean, you have to say, if Elias is not feeling 100% physically, the level that he's playing at, both last night and tonight, is just remarkable. After we saw him slumped in the chair, we just felt that this would be a bit of a non-contest.
Yeah, I know. I didn't expect it. It's great to see the quality of the hitting that he's doing, and he's reading as well, isn't he? He's reading. He was
Just let
reading
4-6
last night, and he's having no issues reading us out the majority of the time. You see how he set off so quickly there. Well, you can't get that back. Again, a lovely kind of caressing of the cross-court nick, PJ. The control all the way through. That's the second shot cross-court nick that he's played in that manner. And again, that, you know, the extra time due to Asal going on the floor has given him a nice bit of recovery.
And he's playing in waves, Elias, as well. He's going through these periods of really working hard physically, and then
no let.
Just being very casual.
Line is in front, you went for the player. Right box, 6-all.
PJ.
6-all in the third, 1-all. Nothing separates the two at the moment.
Oh, he's done him on the leisure. I mean, how clever is that? Sal looks back nervously. He's gone in there with the swing and then suddenly speeded it up and gone for the leisure centre post. That's got to be one of the best they've ever seen.
He's been unbelievably accurate down that backhand side of the court. Elias, this is tough.
Stroke to Elias. Player review, Asal on the stroke decision.
Not again, joy here, Asal. This is right back on him. Going to be upheld.
Stroke to Elias, decision upheld. Asal has
He's
no
rattled
reviews
here.
remaining. On the right,
Mostafa Asal
8-6.
is a little bit flustered, and that is a very nervy look out the back of the court. This is a joke.
It's the third nick. It was there for the taking, PJ, but it's just played in such an
9-6.
outrageous manner. It was on his racket. Look at that.
But he's just not missing.
Silky
He's not
smooth.
missing tonight.
Silky, silky smooth.
It's a shame on Emmy.
And out 7-9.
Because it's been quite stop-start as well.
Yeah.
You know, there hasn't been those long testing rallies, you know, comparison that you saw with Paul Cole and Ali Farag earlier this evening. He's lobbing well, isn't he?
He's doing everything well at the moment, Diego.
No lead.
He's being punished for the left hand
Mr.
in the
Asal,
back.
see you moving into your opponent and pushing him in instead of going for the ball, which is behind. Hand out,
He's been
10-7.
penalised massively on
Game
that
ball.
one. It's not like he can't get that ball back at all. He really does. He looks like he's feeling it here. He's a bit shell-shocked, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not quite sure what to do at the moment.
Wasn't far away, and that's
Hand
how
out,
good the quality
8-10.
has to be.
Game ball.
Still 2 game balls with the Puma for a 2-1 lead. There'll be an ask for a new ball if he doesn't win this third. That's out. And he's covering the movement. Has he got that?
It's a pick-up good. It's a
Asal
good.
thinks it's down.
You don't have a
Crowd all
review,
seem
Mr.
think
Asal.
he's got it back.
I saw it good. You can review it. No, I saw it good. 11-8. Game 2, Elias. Mr. Asal, you have to accept the decision.
Well, he can't be off quick enough there. I mean,
I
that
saw
was
it good.
found that a bit
You can
exciting
review it.
because of the
11-8. Game 2,
extremeness
Elias.
of
Elias leads
getting
2
that ball,
games
which
to 1.
seemed to possibly go up. We'll have a look at it. 2-1 lead for Diego Elias here. Right, we're going to have a look for ourselves here, PJ. So let's really get those eyes freshened up. Hit the joint, the panel. The panels hit the joint. It was above the tin, it hit the joint. Was it 2 bounces? The joint on the front panel there is about 1, 2, 3, 4 panels. Right in the joint. Right in the joint, it was above the tin.
Yeah.
It's definitely above the tin. It was above the tin, so was it also 1 bounce? I mean, what do you think?
Good, I agree with you, 100%,
Right.
yeah, for once. Pickup was
Play
questionable.
will resume in
He
60
may have just
I can
about
seconds.
got
see it
there.
now, PJ, because he said it was good.
Miles
It was
up.
good. Yeah, he's got it. He got it. Absolutely brilliant. He got it. You saw his facial expression there, Asal. His eyebrows went up, so he didn't expect it to go up. Panic stations here. He's got to get a good start.
Play will resume in 30 seconds.
Well, we're just going to show you the finale to the third game. It was a potential questionable
15
pickup,
seconds.
but it was good there. It didn't bounce twice there. And you watch his eyebrows. There. It's like, oh my goodness me. It's like, oh no, I didn't move. It was up.
Players on court, please.
And this is the one here, and it hits the join on the front wall,
Yeah,
the panels.
yeah.
It's above the tin.
Better
above
when
the
you
tin.
see it quicker, isn't it?
Yeah, it
In
is.
real
It
time,
is
yeah.
above the tin.
Mr. Asal, I need you to be on court within the 2 minutes. It's
So
a
all
conduct
credit to
warning for
Diego
delayed
Elias.
play.
The moral of that tale is never
It's a
give
conduct
up on any
warning
ball.
for delayed play.
Well, he's been conduct warned now for delaying play. I mean,
Elias
Go-
leads 2 games to
I
1.
mean, it's the
Elias to
mistake, isn't
serve.
it? The
love
age-old
all.
mistake. He was in a position there where he should have just played it and dropped it in.
Yeah.
He caught himself out
Yeah,
because he
don't-
thought he
don't-
was going down.
Going on previous, you don't ever really want to leave the decision in the referee's hands. Take it away from there and deal with it yourself. Where's this energy levels come from the Peruvian?
Down.
I feel where the Asal's going wrong at the
One
moment,
love.
Joey. He's going into the front of the court too soon in the rally. Just needs to play some deep game.
He's
get some
edgy
legs.
though.
Yeah,
I
he
know,
is.
He's
he is,
really,
yeah.
really nervous and edgy. He didn't expect it to be like this. And Diego is literally horizontal, but sharp. You know,
Yeah.
he's just like levitating horizontally, but yeah, on it. I mean, that's the first kind of
He
poor
down
error we've
1-0.
seen from him for quite some time. You know, he's been faultless, and it's really unsettled Asal. And he's kept the ball away from the middle pretty well, used height from the back and the front.
Yes, lad.
Oh, he's lucky to get a let there.
1-0.
He's lucky to get a let. Diego's thinking about it. He was through to play that ball.
Ball was good.
He's through to play this. He's got that. Or does he catch him?
Stroke to Elias.
Yeah, it is. You can't. I mean, Elias. I mean, honestly, like
And out
the
2-1.
reading of Mostafa Asal for Elias is really up there. He knows exactly what's kind of coming out with him, reason, and he's really pushing up the court for the response.
Yep.
He goes short. He's up there on the hunt on the volley or on his shoulder. Got to see more height coming from Asal. He's got to, like you said, going short a bit too early.
And out 2-0.
Well, he's giving himself an absolute talking to. He's got to wake himself up here. Somehow get himself out of, it's kind of like a hypnotic state. Do you think he can squeeze this one out, Elias, in 4?
I mean, it has to be in 4. Simple as that.
And out 3-2.
I mean, if Asal continues to play the way that he's playing, I do feel that Elias will have the experience to see him off.
And out 3-all.
keeps going back into that front right-hand corner, Mostafa Asal, and Elias is onto it so quickly because he can read the racket preparations.
4-3. Do we need core service? Do we? Core service, please.
Well, we're going to hear from one of the good friends, PSA player Cesar Salazar of Diego. He's now with Nicole.
Thanks.
Well, Cesar, from one
Left
Latin
side.
American to another, what's it like seeing
4-3.
Diego play at this level and also being 2-1 up on Asal?
Yeah, I think they are playing a very good match. No, I think Diego he started with a good plan. No, playing a very good first game. I think with good pace. No, in the second game, Asal he started to play more in the front. But I think now Diego he feels more comfortable. He's playing with more aggressive in the court, with more pace. I think he can win the match. I think so. Yeah, in this game will be very important for him, of course. But I think he needs to keep the pace. No, I think so.
So what do you think that Diego's been doing better when he's been getting on top of Asal?
Well, I think when the rallies are very long, no, I think Diego he feels more comfortable, hitting the ball with more pressure, with like this, no, with other pace. And Asal loves to go with the game in the backhand, no, playing with more soft balls. But I think it will be the key for this match, no.
Thank you, Cesar.
Thank you.
Talking about the boast there, I went into complete commentator mode. I mean, he's not out of the woods at all here.
No let.
Again, there's no like physical, there's no longevity in the rallies.
The line to the ball's behind. 5-all, left side.
There's no longevity in the rallies.
No, it's not physical enough. Stepping up the court now, Elias is sensing.
Yes, let. Player review. Okay. Player review, Elias.
Very quick at the appeal
yes,
here. Elias, he's wanting a stroke. He's hit him, top of the backswing. Has to be overturned.
Yeah, no, he's hit his shoulder as well. So he's hit his shoulder on the downswing. The original decision let. Yes, let. So the stroke. He's hit on the shoulder. The shot's completely prevented.
Elias has one review remaining. 6-5.
Continuing to throw the ball into the front court again, Mostafa Asal, and Elias is not having to go deep.
Well, again, it's going to be a big finale, isn't it, to this fourth game? It's a great finish. The width was not quite there, and he adjusted well, Asal.
Beautiful touch. This is a tough rally. This is more like it from Asal.
No lead.
Yeah, he's had a...
Mr. Asal, I see you looking for your opponent's step to the ball. The ball is to the left, you're going for your opponent. I need you to make effort to get and play the ball.
Well, I think that was from Chuck or Chad in the crowd saying it was a terrible call.
Continue, please. Hand out 7-6.
What would you give if you're in the hot seat here, PJ?
I mean, he's been told the ball is actually to the left of Elias. He's been told. The referees have made it very clear that they want the player to go through and play the ball. take it out of the referee's hands would be my advice. Well, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, straight touch. Good touch. This might help him, you know.
8 out, 7
Goodness
all.
me. James is frozen.
Well, he's not impressed, James Willstrop there.
But the thing with that situation there is what he's done there. That might release him a little bit because he's been highly stressed and uptight the whole match. That's out.
That's been created by Elias.
Again, he holds himself. Yes, he holds himself like on the volley response.
Stroke to Asal. No, there was nothing wrong there.
I have to say, this is a very tough match for Daniel Greco to referee.
There is no decision, Mr. Elias.
So many different
The
situations.
decision is
he's having to
stroke
deal
there.
with.
There is no problem during the rally. Review on what? There was nothing to review. 8-7.
You gave a stroke.
You want to
I'm
review the
asking for a
stroke?
review.
Okay, okay. Player review Elias on the stroke decision.
Just wants a breather. Just to regroup here.
He hasn't really allowed a line, has he? The movement as he comes off that is a little bit
No,
into...
He comes around, he comes past the cell unbelievably quickly though, there. It's really quick. Just looking to see how short the ball is. How short. So anyway,
Stroke to Asal, decision
VAR
fell.
feels, it's
Elias has
upheld.
no reviews remaining. 8-7.
Oh, just stayed in.
Oh my goodness me, that is a monstrous miss.
And out, 8 all.
It was a massive miss. His racket face was really closed on that. He's looking at his racket there. 8 all, he can't be any closer.
Again, it's very accurate. It's no let.
No let. Mr. Asal, there is too many comments coming from you. This is your conduct warning for dissent. 9-8.
He's quite happy to throw the ball up into the front of the court because he's reading Mostafa Asal so well, he doesn't feel threatened.
No, not at all. He's got it. He got it. Again, the reaction volley's been so good for Elias. Oh my word! He's got it.
That's outrageous. Absolutely outrageous.
What a rally!
What a rally.
And that's the loudest roar we've had. PJ, that's the most. That's
Service,
definitely.
please.
Wow, what a rally. That was a great reaction volley from Elias. Didn't find the nick. Brilliant touch from Asal and then
And
the low
out.
kill. And
Thank
gosh,
you. And out, 9 all.
you don't see him usually commit the stretch out like that, Elias. That
The
is
door is open.
110% commitment there. Oh, gosh.
9 all.
He almost gets this as well. He's done the full diagonal, 4-5 strides.
Oh, ow. That's
Just
a lot
beyond
of-
the reach.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure on the hips and everything. Everything in the legs. 9 all.
Tense times.
now. He's done him on the length.
And out.
He looks
10-9.
back to Wilstrop.
Match
Elias
ball.
has conducted a bit of a masterclass here. He really has. The variety in ball control, the reading. He's got match ball. Oh. Massive upset.
11-5.
I mean, when you look at his track record in this event, this is fourth final he's going into, but that is brilliant. Nobody was expecting him to put in the physical effort that he did, but goodness me, it was a masterclass, PJ.
Well, after the state he was in yesterday, he looked absolutely spent. He was bent over double, straight to his corner to see his dad. I don't think they can believe how this has turned around after yesterday.
Very, very clever squash. Massive, massive rally. He played it through and he won it, and he deserves it. I mean, that's a great performance. Honestly, he was not expected to win tonight necessarily. We're going to hear now from former champion and Will Carling down on the tee.
Diego, congratulations. This obviously meant a lot to you. You just went out to hug your dad. Tell me why this match in particular was such a big deal.
Yeah, just very happy. Mostafa has been playing, I think, the best squash in the last few months. So yeah, it's a great win for me. And also after, I didn't think I was playing that well this week, and yeah, just happy I could play well in the important matches.
And I believe this will make now 4 finals at the TOC in a row. Is that right?
Yeah, it's the 4th one, and yeah, just very happy to be again in the final here. I love playing here. I love being in New York, so just super happy to win another final.
And any thoughts about playing Ali Farag in the final tomorrow?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough as always. We've played a lot of big matches in the last few months, so yeah, I hope tomorrow is gonna be another one like that.
Well, Diego, you played really, really well tonight. We see why you are a world champion. We see why you are our 2023 champion. Diego Elias, everybody, in the finals at the Tournament of Champions.
Unbelievable second men's semi-final here. Mostafa Asal looked completely shell-shocked. Diego Elias orchestrating his way round the court, primarily targeting the front 2 corners. Mostafa Asal just didn't really have an answer. Backhand side was so accurate, so many options from the Peruvian. Few contentious decisions, life not easy for the referees, but one unbelievable match. Terrific performance and victory in the end for Diego Elias of Peru.